And we get ready to cap off the Snickers race weekend here at Dover before we head to the All-Star races. We are preparing for the Snickers 400 and we have a few announcements before this race gets underway. First of all, you see Ben Stern is on the pole for today's race, and so therefore that qualifies him into the 2011 Snickers Cup Series All-Star race. So congrats to Ben Stern. He will be there in the blue deuce. As you see, to his outside is Andrew Gonzalez, then it's Robert Ban, his teammate, behind him in the inside of row 2, and last week's winner, John Worry, in 4th. Now, before we get underway, those that are in the All-Star race look like this. Andrew Gonzalez, Logan Wilson, Anthony McCurry, Noah Cars, Brian Fleener, Lisa Shears, Matthew Rodriguez, Matt Smith, Doug Shears, Arnold Columbia, Daniel Schwab, Brandon Gonzalez, Robert Ban, Chad Skinner, Philip Stiller, John Worry, and now Ben Stern with his pole here today. I did fail to mention in the Truck Series and Mobile and Cup Series race, there were those that did sign up for the Salute Amp 88 Go Dale 400, and I said that you could choose an all-star race of your choice. That still is in effect. I just haven't yet tallied up who's chosen what series to go into. So just to let you know, I haven't forgotten that. You're still going to be in them, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so we have, from what I'm able to see here, we have a total of 3 drivers that are in the top 5 that do not have a win or a pole in this lineup, and if they finish in the top 5 in points after this race, they're going to be in the All-Star race. They are Noel Stiller, who is 2nd in the points, Christian Janes, who is 3rd in the points, and Angel D'Souza, who is 5th in the points. So those drivers will have a bit of a task on their hand. I believe the one that has the hardest task is Angel D'Souza, who is in that 5th spot. Timmy Pacioli has not yet qualified into the All-Star race for the Snickers Cup Series, and he is 6th in the standings, only a mere 2 points behind Angel D'Souza. So that's going to be a battle we'll watch here today during the course of this race. And unfortunately, I don't have, I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. Okay, so we will keep an eye on that. Let me just quickly take a look here. I'm going to go take us through the starting lineup here very shortly, but I just want to see, I don't believe I called Pacioli's name for the, no I didn't. Okay, so it will be Pacioli. And Anthony Nodder will be another driver who'll try and get in. And he is, I believe, 12 points behind 5th place Angel D'Souza. He's 8th in the standings, so we'll watch those 3 drivers, Pacioli, Angel D'Souza, and Anthony Nodder. Alright, here's the starting lineup as we are about to go green, or have at least get the starting lineup, or the engine started. Ben Stern is on the pole with Andrew Gonzalez, Robert Ban 3rd, 4th John Worry. 5th will be Logan Wilson, 6th will be Matthew Rodriguez, and 7th is going to be Alex Filter, 8th will be Anthony McCurry, 9th is going to be Daniel Schwab, and in 10th Vincent Marsh. 11th will be Arnold Columbia, 12th Sean Galligan, 13th will be Anthony Nodder, 14th will be Martin Zakala, and 15th will be Adam Rose, and 16th will be Noel Stiller, 17th will be John Dillon, 18th Philip Stiller, 19th Doug Shears, and in 20th Alex Ban. Angel D'Souza will roll off 21st, 22nd will be Matt Smith, 23rd Patrick Scroggins, 24th Christian Janes, 25th is going to be James Ball, 26th, Timmy Pacioli. Then we've got Brandon Gonzalez, Mark George, Jake Berg, Paola Gonzalez, Kenny McCurry, Lisa Shears, Connor Breton, Adam Chambers, Steve Marsh, Chad Skinner, Wyatt Johnston, Nick Eggleston, and Noah Cars. So we'll prepare to go under the green flag. A few drivers failed to qualify for this race. They included Tess Campbell, Brittany Poe, Jamie Watson, Ray Wilson, Jake Cole, and Brian Fleener. Green flag in the air, and we are underway. 40 laps of racing here at Dover. And the 2 Penske teammates out in front already. That's Ben Stern with his teammate Robert Ban. Both of them now, via poles this season, have qualified themselves into the All-Star race, so they'll be meeting each other again at Pigs Creek Superspeedway. But here comes Robert Ban, gets a peek to the inside of his teammate, and it looks like Robert Ban's going to go to the point. Be interesting to see if any other drivers are going to bring anything to the table here today, because remember, this is the almost last chance that they have to be able to get into the All-Star race. We're also going to be having the open races where 2 drivers from each series will qualify in. Whoa! Is the caution out? Caution is out. That's the pace car. Kenny McCrory. Oh, heavy damage to his race car. There's Christian James slow. Mark George is also way back there. George has got some damage. But the major damage is to the GM Goodwrench number 3 of Kenny McCrory. And McCrory comes in 19th in the standings. Let's go back and see what happened to the 3 car. Well, the wreck actually starts with Matt Smith. Right there, there's some contact between Matthew Rodriguez and Martin Zakala. They come down into the 00. And then here you see Philip Stiller trying to get by on that inside line. Now here's the problem. We've seen this happen in the truck race. We saw it happen also in the Mobile One Cup Series race. The car's going to go into a slide and then it's going to come back up the racetrack. And there's Kenny McCrory right there. He gets his contact. Connor Breton got some of that as well. Mark George, he's going to make some contact right there. Christian James, I think he slowed up enough and did not touch anybody. I think he hit the brakes quickly enough to not make any contact. And I'm not certain, but I think Connor Breton may not have that much damage either, if he does have any damage. But that's why we're under the caution already on lap 3. Well, everybody that was involved in that wreck has returned to the racetrack from what I'm able to tell. There you see Kenny McCrory, there's Mark George, there's Matt Smith. Those were the 3 that were involved the most, and all 3 of them are back on the racetrack and going. So, let's take a look at the lineup. Let's take a look at the top 20 right now. Robert Bann is first, second Ben Sturm, then Daniel Schwab has moved up to third, John Worry is up into fourth, and Alex Filter is in fifth. Arnold Columbia is sixth, Logan Wilson seventh, Anthony Notter, he is up in the 8th position, trying to get a good finish ahead of Angel D'Souza. Let's see where she is as we go further through the field. Adam Rose, who won the Truck Series race, he is in 9th. 10th is Andrew Gonzalez. Then it's Doug Shears in 11th. 12th is Angel D'Souza. Right now she is in a good spot to keep that 5th position in the standings, but we'll see very shortly how this race is going to play out because we're only about an 1/8 of the way through this race. Then we got John Dillon. He's in 13th. 14th is Anthony McCrory. Sean Galligan runs in 15th. 16th is Steve Marsh. 17th is Matthew Rodriguez. 18th is Martin Zakala. 19th is James Ball. And Brandon Gonzalez runs in the 20th position. Now, the other driver that we were going to take a look at is Timmy Pacioli. See where he's running because he's going to try and get up here. Oh, looks like Matt Smith is a lap down, actually, after making pit stops. Pacioli is 31st, and look right behind him. Lisa Shears is running 32nd on the racetrack. Let's see where second place Noel Stiller in the standings is running. He is running in 22nd. He's 10 spots ahead of Lisa Shears, but he is 20 points behind, so he's going to have to pick up the pace and be a little bit faster than that in order to take the points lead here today. But we'll see what's going to happen. And indeed, Matt Smith is 1 lap down. But I don't think that he really is worried about that really a lot. He's 7th in the standings, yes. But as far as getting into the All-Star race, he's already in because he had a win. And I'll see if I can quickly find out where that win came at. He had a win at Fontana in California. As a matter of fact, the top 3 right now, actually make it the top 4, are all in the All-Star race as we get back under the green flag. Robert Bann is in because of his pole at Infineon. Ben Stern in because of the pole he got today. Daniel Schwab got a pole at Talladega. And John Worry took the win last week at Darlington. So all 4 of them are in the All-Star race. The next one to find before you find one that isn't in the All-Star race yet is Alex Filter. However, there is, I believe he chose the Snickers Cup Series All-Star race for his entry for getting into via being entered into the Salute Amp 88 Godale 400. So, pretty much he would be in the All-Stars as well, unless he won here today. Then he wouldn't need to. Whoa, Ben Stern, Daniel Schwab making some contact, and here comes Ben Stern. He's going to use that to his advantage, and he's going to the inside and taking the lead back. Alex Filter's been having a really tough time in this series. He finds himself right now in the 28th position as Daniel Schwab now goes to the lead. Boy, these guys are all bunched up. 3 wide back there for second, and the caution is out again. And Filter's going to go to second, though. Caution's out for Chad Skinner, another driver who has made his way into the All-Star race because of his win at Infineon. Looks like Nick Eggleston may also have some damage to his Extends Toyota. But I believe we're under the caution flag for Chad Skinner. Let's see what the lineup is right now. The top 5 looks like it's going to be Daniel Schwab, John Worry, Ben Stern, Alex Filter, and Arnold Columbia, the top 5. Let's go and see why we're under the caution flag. Well, I said Nick Eggleston was involved. He was. Angel D'Souza, who comes in 5th in the standings. Remember, we're watching this. You see Pacioli has passed her. She makes contact there with points leader Lisa Shears. And then you see Nick Eggleston comes down, makes contact there with Chad Skinner. Both of them hit the inside wall. Interesting to see what the damage is on Angel D'Souza, who's 5th in the standings, and our points leader, Lisa Shears. And I'll tell you who really is liking the fact. Whoa! Boy, Connor Breton and Steve Marsh just barely missed Chad Skinner back there. That was close. That could have ended the days of both the 80 and the 29, but they were able to keep it away from the spinning 66. Let's now see what the look is at points leader Lisa Shears and the person 5th in the standings, Angel D'Souza. Well, Angel D'Souza is currently running in the 31st position. That means that Timmy Pacioli would need to be running at least 29th to get in. And right now, Pacioli is running in the, as we get up to his car, he is 23rd. So right now, he has about a 6-point advantage over Angel D'Souza. So he would be in right now. Let's see where Anthony Nodder is running. Nodder is 12 points behind. If she's 31st, he would need to be 9th or better. And Nodder is running right now in the 8th position. So he, Pacioli, and Angel D'Souza fighting it out. Now it seems like it's going to be a battle between Anthony Nodder and Timmy Pacioli, unless Angel D'Souza can pull out a magic trick and get back up there. Now, let's take a look and see where our second place in the points person, Noel Stiller, is running. He is 16th. In order to be tied for the points lead, the points leader, Lisa Shears, would have to be running in 36th. Let's see where she is running right now. She's running in 27th, which means that that would be 9 points, the advantage that she holds right now over second place, Noel Stiller. So she is